Ooh, the sauce is kind of spicy. Today we're using our black pepper sauce to make our black pepper prawns. By frying the prawns to get them nice and crispy and finishing them with a black pepper mustard sauce, this dish is peppery, spicy, and everything you could possibly want. Now, here's my approach to cooking Asian food at home. By making delicious mustard sauces in advance and swapping a few ingredients, you can unlock a ton of different recipes. So whether it's beef, crabs, or prawns, you can definitely make a delicious black pepper dish with each of them. In fact, I have a video on how I use this with my black pepper beef and I'll leave a link below. Now, to me, good black pepper sauce must be spicy, savory, and full of umami. I made a full video where I did a deep dive on how you can make my black pepper mustard sauce, but here is a quick version on how you can make it as well. Start by toasting 30 grams of fresh peppercorns and grinding it in a pestle and mortar. To a wok on medium-low heat, add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil, along with about 40 grams of minced garlic, 40 grams of minced onion, and about 5 grams of minced ginger. Once this starts to brown, add in your black pepper and fry this for another minute. Once you can smell the rich warm notes from your black pepper coming from your wok, we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of sugar, a quarter teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of chuho paste, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, and half a teaspoon each of light soy sauce and dark soy sauce. Fry this for about 30 seconds to allow the sugars to caramelize and the flavors to intensify. To help deglaze the wok and add another layer of complexity, we're gonna add about 1 tablespoon of Shaoxing rice wine. Next, add in about 3/4 cups worth of stock or water. For me, I'm using chicken stock, and if you want, I have a full video on how you can make chicken stock at home. It's a full deep dive on Asian chicken stock, and I covered everything from how you can use chicken powder and chicken bones, so if you're curious, make sure to check it out. Now back to the wok, allow this to simmer and reduce down into a nice thick paste. This will really help us to extract all the flavors and to concentrate them as well. Now add in another 3/4 cups of your chicken stock and allow this to come to a boil. Once done, you can store this and it should fit nicely into a mason jar. So because we made our black pepper sauce in advance, all we need today apart from our fresh prawns is to prepare some garlic, sliced chili, and curry leaves. If you've not had curry leaves before, it's actually really delicious and aromatic, and I highly recommend you try to find this in your favorite Asian grocer. But if you can't find it, this is optional, don't worry, because your flavor is principally going to be coming from your black pepper sauce. So for the curry leaves, just run your fingers through them and the leaves should just fall right off. Okay, we need about this much. I actually got these curry leaves from my garden and it's such a joy to cook something that you grew. For the red chilies, just deseed them and slice them nicely into thin strips. Now the curry leaves and the chilies not only add a level of spice and complexity to the dish, the green and red combo will also elevate the visual appeal. So here are some prawns fresh from the market, and here's a quick recap on how to devein them. For this video, I used the toothpick method, which is one of the 3 methods that I covered in a previous video. For the toothpick method, it's really easy. Just grab a toothpick and count the number of ridges. 1, 2, give it a poke, and pull it upwards. With that, you should release the vein. Use your fingers, give it a nice pinch, and gently pull it out. There you go. Easy as that. That's the gunk. It's pretty gross. Throw it away. Next, as an optional step, we're gonna flash fry our prawns to improve its taste and texture. But before we can do that, we have to dry our prawns thoroughly. Now we're gonna get some kitchen paper and we're gonna make sure we get our prawns as dry as they can be. We're gonna fry this in some oil soon and we're gonna make sure they don't splatter. And of course, we also want to get them to form a nice golden crust. So just pat your prawns dry between some kitchen paper and then set it aside. Now take a look at this. This is all the moisture that we removed from the prawns. If you didn't do this, then if you place this in the oil, the prawns will splatter all over the place and it's going to make a mess and it's potentially going to be dangerous as well. And now what we're going to do is we're going to give our prawns a quick fry. So allow your prawns to fry for about 30 to 45 seconds on each side and then take them out. Now you can immediately see the transformation that the prawns just went through. And this is one of the steps that can really get your home cooking to taste just like what you get in the restaurants. Just take a look at the before and after. The prawns that have been flash fried have developed a nice crispy golden shell. For the oil that's left in the wok is now actually perfumed with the essence of prawns. And using flavored oils is definitely one of the best ways to improve your home cooking. Now for the oil that we saved from the wok, this is actually liquid gold. You can use this for other dishes as well, so don't throw it away. But for the purposes of today's recipe, we're going to use 2 tablespoons of this and we're going to fry the rest of the dish. Now it's time for us to bring the dish together. Heat your wok and add 2 tablespoons of the prawn oil and 1 tablespoon of butter or ghee. Next, add your garlic and allow this to fry for about 20 to 30 seconds, making sure you don't burn them. Follow this up with your curry leaves and red chilies and fry this up for another 20 to 30 seconds and allow all the beautiful aromas to develop. Now we'll give this a few seconds to allow the flavors to develop and we'll get in our prawns and we'll add the sauce. So add in your prawns and give it a quick stir fry before adding about 4 to 5 tablespoons of your black pepper sauce. Stir fry this continuously to allow the black pepper sauce to coat the prawns entirely. As the sauce reduces, it will cling and stick to the beautiful prawns.
Woo! That smells so good right now. Look at that, look at that. And just like that, we're done. Turn off the heat, it's time to serve. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm absolutely beaming right now because I'm excited to try this. Now, I've had this so many times, I'm still excited to have this because it's just so delicious. And as you can see from the video, this took no time at all because we made our black pepper sauce in advance. Now let's go for the taste test. How I like to do this is I'll start with the head. The sauce, it's kind of spicy, but that's how I like it. I'm making such a mess, but you know what? It tastes so good and I'm having fun. The problem with eating with your hands is that when your nose is itchy, it's kind of hard to scratch it. So here with a prawn that's peeled, I'll get some of the curry leaves, some of the sauce, some of the chilies. So here we have the perfect bite with a freshly peeled prawn. Let's try it together. Oh, so good. Now this is one of my favorite ways to have prawns at home. So if you have the chance to make this, do it. I implore you, don't waste another day. Take care, guys.